We're going to talk about what has been my favorite website recently in regards to all of the available smut on there. Seeking Arrangement, man. Seeking Arrangement. Boy, oh boy. This website is so spicy. Let's take a look at what we got here. So you want to be a salt daddy, right? What is a salt daddy? So this is Seeking right here. So when you get to the homepage, it kind of gives you a little synopsis of who's there. New members, college members, members online now. And they give you a little bit of a breakdown. So you can open their profiles like this. Click on it. You can see, okay, she's 26, female. Only kind vibes here. So a little subtitle. You can go ahead and check. So we'll talk about pictures like this. But this looks like, I don't know if this is a beach in Japan or is that looks like probably somewhere in Dubai. But if you see a young chick and she's got a photo like this and she's in Dubai, you know. It might mean a little like a little of a incentive trip was paid with a little bit of action. So you're gonna get to the front page and you have all this stuff right here, right? So you see who's there. You can adjust your filters and whatever by searching. So you click search, and then on the left hand side again, like I said before, you can choose your location. You can have them sorted by, recently active, or you can put newest. Newest is pretty a good option because you can find the girls that are like, not. It's typically a red flag if a girl has been on Seeking Arrangement for more than, I would say, 9 months. She's been on there more than 9. I mean, actually, more than 6 months. I'll say more than 6 months. More than 6 months is like, okay. You've been doing this for a while. This is something I can clearly see a kind of pattern. First of all, there are some, here's some Seeking 101, okay? He titles it Seeking 101, From Beginner to Winner. Now, the reality is this. I would say if you're making $70,000 a year and your overall cost of living is low and you have a good amount of dispensable income, then you could possibly have success on Seeking, right? Now, it does require you spend a little bit of money, but I'm not talking like $200 or whatever per chick. It's like you're going to have to do a little bit of entertaining in regards to, you're not going to be able just to, I mean, if you have ultra high level game, you can finesse them at a Starbucks, right? Because there's 3 types of chicks on Seeking that we're going to cover as well. But I'm just going to stick to the guide, and we're going to go through this in an orderly fashion. The tables are slightly turned because in this situation, the women are signing up to get high-value men. Now, high-value men in a financial sense, right? Let's be honest. Is being thrown at women from every corner, at every angle, on every social media platform, the whole 9 yards, right? When a girl is like on every platform, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, right? LinkedIn, they're constantly getting dudes making like sliding into their DMs and hitting on them. Women have unlimited options. What they don't have is options for high value men, right? High value men in this sense is financial, right? But if you're a pilled guy and you make $100,000 a year plus you're a pill man, you're basically invincible and you have your body on point. If you have your body on point too, that's it. Like, you're going to live a top 10% experience for the rest of your life. You only have to make $500,000 a year. $500,000 may seem like a lot of money, but I'll tell you, between leveraging the internet, network connections, and real estate, digital assets, and stock markets, cryptocurrency, $500,000 a year is extremely achievable, and that's like when you're in the top 1%, literally, of all humans, right? Is it necessary? No. You could run seeking arrangement game with $100,000 a year. $100,000 a year, not that much money, guys. Not a lot of money. And more importantly, so very easily achievable. You have women who are constantly hitting you up on an international level. You ever wonder how women that are super broke can afford to take pics in super luxurious vacation destinations? Dubai, Tokyo, London, Paris, all the Eiffel Tower, the typical Dubai beach photo. Let me pull up Instagram. Let me see if I can find some of these fucking photos for you guys. Here we go. Let's just go straight up here. Okay, check it out. All right, when you see let's go to hashtag Dubai, right? Yeah, this is another thing. Like they'll be posting photos from sky views like this. Of course, the infinity pool is a big one, right? When they got the infinity pool. Here's another one. She's sitting there on the. Let's see if this is worth anything. Let's see what she's all about. At the Blue Waters, Dubai, 842. Okay, yeah. See, this is it. This is the building I'm talking about. That building right there. You see that building? And they're on a beach somewhere. Again, already. Look, I didn't even try to find a girl like this, but this is literally one of the I'm talking about. When you see an average chick with a bunch of photos like this, you're probably dealing with a girl that is selling some boot. And also, another red flag here is she's alone in every picture. Who is taking the photo? Probably her sugar daddy. When you see a girl who's like average girl, maybe she's the bank teller at not Washington Mutual, Chase or Wells Fargo or whatever, right? And she's got all these luxury photos, but she's only making $40,000 a year, $30,000 a year, even $50,000. You might want to fire up your local seeking arrangement, type in your city, and see if she's on there. Okay. You ever wonder how women have top-of-the-line clothes and bags but no money in the bank? Seeking arrangement. You ever wonder how women show an extravagant lifestyle on boats and jets but are college students? It's probably seeking arrangement. Now, am I telling you that you need to go out there and drop big dollars on these broads? No. Because at the end of the day, those girls are just having 9 times out of 10, it's transactional. These guys that are pretty ballin', right? So let's talk about some prerequisites that you need to be successful on seeking arrangement. Number 1, you actually have to have expendable income to go on dates. Yes, you're going to have to walk some of the talk you display that you actually do have the means. But the trick is to dangle the carrot in front of the woman. Okay, if she is not as seasoned, if she's younger, I would say if she's anywhere between 18 to 23, she is probably not as well-versed in game as a seasoned man is, right? And when you have money, you can leverage that as dangling the carrot in front of her in order to use leverage in this situation to get what you want, which is, in this situation, having done this, right? Number 2, if you have roommates, fix your living situation. As a grown man, you need to have your own place. Simple. If you don't fix this before coming into this realm, as you don't have proper financial foundation. Can you still get laid? Yes, but you will severely limit your lay count potential operating at sub-maximal levels. It's just, guys. Number 3. Go out on dates with normal girls and start learning how to act around hot women without freaking out or stuttering. I know how to act around hot women. It's nothing. I get more nervous around millionaires than I do around hot women, okay? A lot of these guys that I took coach, you guys struggle with cold approach, but it will kill you on a date with a 9 out of 10 with razor sharp game, who's a professional at fleecing men, all right? Financially succubusing these men, taking all their money and not batting an eye as she runs home to Tyrone or Chad or Steve from accounting, right? Going home to shower him with all of your hard-earned money. Do not be a chump. Okay, by not having basic cold approach skills, this is equivalent of a white belt going on to the mats with a black belt. You're going to get, it's that simple. Good indicator of a girl that is a red flag is if she immediately starts asking for an allowance up front before even meeting. Okay, she's either a pro or worse yet, you're already on the date and she can read you're not sharp and she's ready to take advantage of you. Now, what we're going to talk about next is seeking the profile settings, right? This is a big thing here as well. We got to talk about what's going on with the profile, okay? You have to pay about $89 a month for 1 month, right? If you're going to make a free profile, it's just not worth it. Like if you want to give off the illusion that you have money and skirting around the sides and not paying for the premium service, you want to, it's just not a good thing. You want to just give off the illusion that you got money and paying for the premium. It is what it is. It's $89 a month. Some of you guys spend more on alcohol, striking out on dates, whatever, a month. Photos, nothing's changed here. You still need high quality professional photos, okay? You need to have photos that are ideally 4 sets of photos, 4 different locations with 4 different outfits, 4 different themes. And you would like the photographer to touch up your photos in Photoshop after. It's 2020. Welcome to extreme peak vanity. You gotta look good. You gotta look good. Period. Okay. All photos should show you with friends doing cool activities. Try to pick activities that create the facade that you have expendable money. Flying in business class, in a business lounge for an airport. Boat parties, exotic locations, glass bottom hotels in Bora Bora, etc. Maldives, whatever. You want to give off the illusion of luxury. You want to sell them the dream. This is just a new, deeper level of psychological pimping, but you got to sell the dream, okay? If you have professional photos, you can add them. You wearing a business suit, lab coat, doctor's coat, whatever, just showing like, hey, basically I'm better than you, so this is why, look at me being successful. That's what seeking is all about, okay? You want to put a few photos set as private as well, so women can ask to see them. This allows you to use them as a kind of a compliance test. When a girl requests to say, like, to see your private photos, you always gotta say please, right? And that's something you should be doing in real life too. Anytime a woman requests of something from you, you always have to add what I call an amendment, right? So if she's like, give me that spoon, be like, no, you got to give me a kiss on the cheek first, then I'll give you the spoon because I don't work for free, right? You say it in a joking tone. And they usually smile, give you a kiss on the cheek, and then you bring it to them, right? And this also allows her to get into her extreme feminine and submitting to a high-powered man. Little things like this, right? If you have a girl who's like, I'm not doing that, if she's gonna make a constant habit of being annoying, then she's got to go, right? You just got to hit her with the game show music and be like, you got to go, baby. See ya. We're gonna talk about the 3 types of chicks that are on Seeking Arrangement. Let's talk about that, okay? On this site, it has by far the highest concentration of attractive women that actually respond versus other sites. You know, when you see girls on Tinder or Bumble or Badoo or Hinge or whatever, and they're like, oh, I never checked this app, so just follow me on Instagram. And then you go to her Instagram, she has like 10,000 photos, 10,000 followers, 10,000 pics, and 10,000 thirsty beta males. She's just using that as free marketing. She don't give a shit about you. That's just red flag number jillion and one. So the 3 types of girls here we're going to cover. Number 1, the professional. All right, this girl is a long-time sugar baby and literally has made a living off of this site and just being a sugar baby in other areas as well. Has all of her expenses paid for by suckers. Fucking A, guys. Some people I know, they'll start dating a girl after a month and paying for her rent and paying for her electricity and her cell phone after a month. Are you joking me? After a month, she gets promoted to venti status at Starbucks. If you have money, don't do this. I personally advise to avoid these women. as they will always ask for an arrangement up front, or worse, they will ask you for a PPM, which is pay per meet. I will only pay you in one currency, and that is American sausage. 25 pumps an hour. That's what you get. Signs of these girls are pics on jets, pics with celebrities, super extravagant locations, standing by exotic cars, most of the 9s and 10s. And again, another red flag I'd like to add in there is all of these exotic locations, but she's alone. Number 2, the allowance chick. This girl's very similar to the professional, but she will insist on some sort of allowance and or, best case, being able to have cool experiences with you as a leader. In other words, you have to be absolutely dominant and plan every single outing, which is standard here in modern life dating. You motherfuckers better be doing that if you want to be in the hot dude army. You have to be absolutely dominant. These girls can be gamed depending on the situation. Example of this are broke college chicks, right? You take them to Chipotle and you let them get guacamole on the burrito. They're like, oh my God, this motherfucker's rich. No, you shouldn't be. After you break them in, then you can kind of take them on little casual dates like that. Chicks struggling with bills and single moms, right? There are single moms on Seeking Arrangement as well. The curious chick that wants a mature man. This is number 3. This girl is like the gold around my neck. This is what you want. Okay, this is high value. A lot of women will say this to conceal their true intentions, which is a rich old dude that will pay their bills, buy them gifts, and provide them allowance without him. What most girls quickly learn is that most of the men on Seeking are old, unattractive men that want to do downright degrading things to them, aka flying them out to Dubai and shitting on them. Since these girls actually have a sliver of respect for themselves, they end up ghosting most of these men, going out simply to be paid and leave, and don't date them altogether. This is the type of girl you want. You want to be the cool, normal guy that has his shit together financially, but she can still be seen with on Instagram, on social media platforms, Snapchat, whatever. She can put you on an Instagram story and her friends won't be like, ew, who the fuck is this nasty guy? You want to be able to be shown off, right? Understand that the average girl is tired of meeting bums on Tinder that ask her to Venmo half the bill of their drinks at a bar at the end of the date, right? A lot of them show up on Seeking for curiosity, and they end up they also want to see how they measure up in a raw marketplace. Average and unattractive women always close their accounts because they understand they can't compete when they don't get messages regularly like normal dating apps. Seeking Arrangement humbles 6s and below real quick. Examples of curious chicks are girls that have had their profile for only a few months, right? Less than 6 months is my thing. Though some professionals make new accounts as they understand if their profile has been open for a while, it detracts them from their value. Nobody wants a bunch of used goods. I don't want no roast beef sugar baby.